Good morning. It is 7:05 on, where's it today? Monday, the 30th of October. I am extraordinarily tired from all the decorating and moving things around yesterday. My body is feeling very beaten up, but it's a new day and it's a nice morning. It's not dark because I forgot the clocks went back yesterday, so I'm up in daylight, so we get an extra hour of sleep, which is nice. So I woke up at my normal time, then my body went, hey, wake up, and it was 5 to 7, which is great. It means the evening's going to be a lot darker, but hey ho. I am a bit snuffly today. I think it's because of all the paint fumes yesterday. Oh, excuse me, I'm still waking up. But the blanket, Abby's froggy blanket that I showed you, the pattern for, her yarn arrived yesterday, so I will show you that in a bit. Yeah, I'm going to sit here and drink my morning cup of tea, take my meds, and then I'll catch up with you later. Hello. So it's 7:45 now, and I thought I'd give you an update on the blanket I'm crocheting. So I have added the grey, green, black and red on this side and on this side, and now I'm doing a single stripe of the grey and then red and black. I might have enough for 2 rows with those, and then I'm moving on to the charcoal, which I got delivered, because I've got 3 skeins of that one, so that should be enough. I'm not going to do stripes going outwards like I originally thought. It's just going to be easier to just keep going outwards and then go do a border around the outside. So this is just going to be like a mid panel. So that is what I've done in the last couple of days on that one. Let me just move my basket. Yes, that is my crocheting basket for blankets. It's quite big. I got it in the range 4 years ago. But I wanted to show you properly the yarns that I got for Abby's blanket. Just put this down. So I have got 9 skeins in bone. It says boom, which makes me and Abby very happy. Though she hasn't seen this in person yet. So this is going to be the background colour of the frog blanket. And then I've got 9 balls of dark sage. I'll take one out of the packet so you can see it properly. So this is going to be the frog and the leaves and things, and this is the background. So it's going to look really nice. So in the pattern I needed 8 balls of the background and 7, no, I needed 7 balls of the background and 8 balls of the detail colour, if that's what you want to call it. But I got 9 for each, just because then I don't need to worry too much about running out. Getting 9 balls of the bone was difficult though, and of this dark sage, because they were from different sellers and everything else, and I managed to find a single one that had the bone, and then one that had the green. But I did pay more for the green per hank than I did for the bone, because the bone I was able to buy in the triple packs and the green was single ones. So I think this blanket comes to about 90 quid, which still isn't bad for a blanket. And yes, it's acrylic, which means I can throw it in the washing machine. The green is the 6 ounce, 315 yards, which is 170 grams at 288 meters. And the bone is the same, which is great. Because I don't know why, but the charcoal is always 5 ounce, which puzzles my brain. Yeah, so this is going to be a big blanket for Christmas. And now I'm just going to make it. So, I'm going to put that away, hold on. So, I have effectively 2 months to do an entire frog and leaf mosaic crochet blanket. Finish Kira's blanket, although I'm hoping I can get that finished. I won't say this month, but that's only like 2 days left. I'm decorating. So I've got to do the frog one, Kira's one. I've got to finish joining all the squares on Kim's one. And then Neve wants a stripy green and orange and brown type crochet blanket for her and as well, for her bed as well. So I'm not knitting for anyone for Christmas this year, unless it's sort of a pair of socks maybe. Although Abby is still waiting for a new scarf, but she has now bought it's what cyclists wear. It's like a cowl or a snood. It's merino wool, but it's very thin, but she said it's warm, so there's no rush on me making her a scarf. She does still have the one I made her 6 years ago. The first thing I made her was a scarf. So there's no rush on me making her a scarf. So yeah, but plans for today, need to finish painting downstairs, and we need to paint the floor in there as well. We're painting the floor black, and then you'll actually be able to see a difference between the walls and the floor, because it looks black if you just look quickly, but it is like metallic, very dark brown, and I absolutely love it. I tend to mix a lot of the paint colours, so the kitchen colour, this green, that was me mix. And then on the walls in my room upstairs, and now the lounge. So the green, we got 2 different greens when we did the room upstairs, my studio room. And I didn't realise that one of them I'd bought previously, knowing I'd want to use it in the house, and it had just been sat in the cupboard or the shed over a year. And so when we we did upstairs. I did all the room, and then I changed my mind about one of the walls, so Abby did it green for me because I was having a bad day and health-wise, and she did that one for me. And we went to use it again yesterday, but it didn't quite match with the black, the brownie black, so we had another one. They're both called Ivy, but one's Ivy something, the other one's something Ivy, I don't know. So we're now using the other one, and it looks really nice. Yeah, so today's job is to get the second coat of paint on the walls and paint the floor and finish emptying out the stuff that's not going to live in there. However, there are 4 pieces of furniture that have to stay in there. My exercise bike, because there's nowhere else for it to go. My bureau, which was my father's grandfather's, and there is nowhere else in the house that will go, and it's really heavy. The unit that was in the corner that I got before I even had babies. And then again, there's nowhere else in the house that can go. And my piano, because there's nowhere else in the house that can go. So yeah. So now I need to fit everything else in the room around that. But it does mean that my desk that I've currently got my television on upstairs, along with like art supplies and my PlayStation and things, although there is room for it in there, it will stick out too much. So I'm not going to be pushing that up and down, I don't think. So that might just end up living in the loft, or I'll give it to Neve. I'm not sure yet. Getting the sofa out yesterday was a job. It was a lot. We had a long corner unit. So it wasn't an L shape. It was like it was as long both sides. It's huge. Yeah, so we had to take that out. And that's been collected because the kittens just wrecked it. Yeah, so I'll catch with you later. Okay, so this is how the lounge is looking this morning. I've done the final coat on that one, and I'm painting my unit. I still need to do the black coppery colour. You can see in the light, it's not actually black, or at least I hope you can see. So yes, and then this unit needs to be put back against the wall. Yes, it's got my Anne Rice collection in there, because I have every book she's ever written or has been written about her, sort of thing. Anyway, so that needs to go back against the wall. Galen. There's Galen and Pedro and Marino and Percy and Siri. Bertie's gone outside. Hi. Okay, so it's God only knows what time now. 6 p.m. So all the walls in the room downstairs are painted. The skirting's all painted, and half the floor is painted. Now I had to do half because there's still furniture in there that needed to be in a blank space. So now that those areas have dried, I can put stuff in and then finish painting the floor. So I'm currently taking apart my calyx unit. It's a really flipping big one. Yeah, it's the 5x5. I am so tired and I've hurt both my hands. This thumb joint especially is screaming. And I know I should stop. But everything's everywhere and I can't wake up into chaos. I need to at least get this downstairs this evening. I've already taken down the top piece. So now I'm got to take down the rest. So it's not going to be directly in front of the window. It's going along the side wall. So it's sort of the opposite way to how I've had it in here. So only half the desk will be in front of the window, but that's fine. Also glad my sofa comes apart. Yeah, so I'll catch you up again a bit later. So it's 9:30 and I thought I'd show you what we've got done today. So I will show you. Okay, so the unit has been finished. These walls have all been finished. All the walls have been finished. Started on the floor just enough so I could get that back in, the calyx and the desk. Those are 8 bin liners. Those 8 black bags are all yarn that needs to go back onto there. A lot of this stuff needs to go on top. My desk obviously needs sorting out. The plants need to go back on the windowsill. But I've got my jungle over here again, which is nice. Got my sign. It's been a lot of work. Yes, it has, hasn't it? Sorry, says hello. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. Here, what's this? Say hi. Sorry. So the piano and exercise bag are staying in here, as is the little glass table. So tomorrow is just going to be more bringing stuff down once I've finished painting the floor. But I've got to put all the yarn away first. So we shall see. But I will see you tomorrow. Bye.